And just like that, poof, the entire alleyway was empty. Lin whispered, his eyes wide. He clutched the hilt of the goblin sword on his back, the shadows from his cloak dancing around him. What the hell was that? Was that the first spell on the first page? Sinju, his red and gold dragon scale cloak shimmering even in the dim light, was equally stunned. No way. That can't be right. Standing before them, looking entirely too pleased with herself, was Amira, their little sister. She was hugging a brand new spellbook covered in glittering purple stars. A mischievous giggle escaped her lips. Yep, pretty cool, right? I just cleared out a whole alleyway of people. I mean, they were just gone. Poof, vanished. I don't know if I sent them to space or another dimension or what, but wow. She giggled again, flipping through the book. This is just the first spell on the very first page. You guys really have no idea how powerful star magic is, do you? She looked them up and down, a smirk playing on her lips. It's like you two are neutered or something. She burst out laughing. Lin and Sinju exchanged a look. She had no idea. How could she? They'd only been in this world for 3 weeks. Not even a month. They were still figuring out how anything worked, let alone how to tell their new sister they were from a completely different reality. All right, you're a magical prodigy, we get it, Sinju said, trying to change the subject. Seriously though, since you're in such a good mood, and you've got this powerful new book, can we please just this one time turn Avedon into a human? Amira paused, her gloating, a thoughtful expression crossing her face. Avedon, she tapped her chin. Well, I am in a pretty good mood, and I did just get this awesome new book. She grinned. I guess so. Why not? Yes, Sinju and Lin shouted in perfect unison. They'd been dreaming of this moment. For weeks, they had been begging Amira to try a transformation spell on her pet dragon, Avedon. The dragon was a magnificent creature, a perfect mirror to Sinju's own aesthetic. Its scales were a brilliant mix of polished red and gleaming gold, and its wings were made of pure, glittering diamond that caught the light like 1,000 tiny prisms. Okay, let's go, Amira chirped. They made their way to a vast open field just outside the city. The moon cast a silver glow over the tall grass. Sinju stepped forward, took a deep breath, and lifted his arms. The air in front of him began to shimmer and tear, swirling into a massive, glowing portal. A moment later, the colossal form of Avedon stepped through, his diamond wings folding gracefully against his back. Hey, old friend, Sinju said, walking up to the dragon's enormous head. How would you like to be a human for a day? Avedon snorted, a puff of smoke curling from his nostrils. His voice was a deep, rumbling bass that seemed to vibrate in their chests. I don't care about being a human. The air went still. Lin's shoulders slumped, just when they thought it was finally going to happen. But then Amira stepped in, her eyes sparkling. But I'd really like to see what your human form looks like. Avedon, she said softly, reaching up to gently touch his snout. There was a beat of silence. Then the dragon's massive head nodded once. Okay, I'll do it. No hesitation. Not a single shred of it. Sinju's face split into a wide grin. This was it. He reached into a pouch on his belt and pulled out a small, intricate device. His last animal transformer. He'd been saving it for this exact moment. He twisted the dial, pressed the central button, and threw it towards the dragon. It activated mid-air, unleashing a blinding flash of white light that swallowed everything. The ground shook. The light was so intense they all had to shield their eyes. It felt like an eternity, but it was probably only a few seconds. When the light finally faded, they slowly lowered their hands, blinking to clear their vision. Standing where the magnificent red and gold dragon had been was a man. He was tall, with sharp, regal features and piercing golden eyes. His skin had a warm, dark tone, and his hair was a cascade of crimson and gold locks that fell past his shoulders. He wore simple, dark clothing, but he stood with an innate power and grace that was unmistakable. He flexed his hands, looking down at them in wonder. A new, smoother voice, but with the same rumbling undertone, filled the air. Well, this is different.